here to wrap up another event called Chronicles of Counseling. And by my Shisho's orders, I now run this little fortune stall. Bring me your worries and I'll ease your troubles. Today I'm in charge. Hang on, wait. Everyone, please line up. Kind of did a little bit of a weird pronunciation for the last line, but... And the art is pretty weird, like the big round heads. Kind of creepy. But still, let's start. So, who's in charge of this stall? Because everything actually can... I'm pretty sure it refers to the siblings. But when I was starting it, I thought about Jufufu, so... Regardless. Let's get started with this event. Let's see how long will it probably take. I mean, knowing usually the length of events of this type in ZZZ, it shouldn't take too long. So let's see. Can they finish it off this night or do maybe like a two-part because it's still quite late, but I'm still feeling energetic. Don't know for how long. So it's interesting music. Really interesting music. Okay, here we are. And what is exactly that I'm doing? Over here? Yeah, Serendipity Solution Shop. Is this the one? Looks like it is the one. So, Reen messaged me saying meet me at the stall in Siloma Bay. Got something important to tell you. Should be around here. Ciotto mate. Where did Rin go? While looking around, I feel a gentle tap on my shoulder. Rin has appeared next to the stall without me noticing. Ninja sister. Perfect timing. Check it out. How do you like the booth I set up for you? For me? That's the thing I needed to tell you. When Shisho came looking for you, you weren't at the temple, so I had to pass on the message. Yunkei Summit has a tradition of regularly setting up stalls down the mountain to provide medical consultations and help people out. Previously, it was always Yishan Shisho who ran the stall, but this time she has urgent matters to attend to, so she handed the mission over to us two. About our stall style, she advised the sect values going with the flow, no need to stick to rigid rules, just do it whatever the way you two are good at. Okay, I can deal with that. I kept some of the traditional gear from Yunkei Summit so people know we represent Tekitokan. As for the way we're good at, having a computer at the stall makes perfect sense for proxy. You know, kind of get the feeling that we are being too obvious about our side hustle. Never mind though. The computer can be used to check customer booking info and it's loaded with fairy. Isn't perfectly balanced between casual and practical, just like Shisho wanted. I'm pretty stoked about it myself. Well, you're definitely going with the flow. Sure, you're being casual, but how is that gonna work? This isn't Tekitokan, but more like Fairy's online fortune telling, isn't it? Back to the point though. Shisho probably wants to train us. Is it really okay to leave everything to Fairy? Oh right, forgot to tell you, the stall's running on a temporary power supply, not enough juice for Fairy to go wild with, so we can't leave everything to Fairy. But hey, you're still getting that sweet training in. You're surprisingly thoughtful. Setting up the booth is like seriously a ton of work. Akira, you wouldn't want your poor little sister to work overtime and be totally exhausted, right? So... Jotomate, that's not what I meant. So, To split the work properly, you'll be handling all the shop duties, okay? See you when we close up. Oi! And she's gone. Man, I am such a easy mark for my sister to exploit. Well, Rin dashes away in a flash. Dang it, beat me to it. I knew there had to be a reason why Rin was being so helpful. They had an ulterior motive, as usual. Well, at this point, let's focus on completing Shisho's mission properly. Then I'll settle the score with my little sister. Okay, let's get started. What am I doing? Well, there's not many people at the stall right now, so let's get familiar with the process. Master, second assistant has set up the environment for you and I'll help you get up to speed with your work. First priority, conduct simulation training. Please listen to resident accounts and provide specific advice. After the tutorial ends, you can officially start handling residents' issues. Please note, I will stay by your side, Master, providing optimal solutions whenever you need them. It's good that I can always depend on you because my sister ditched me. Okay, so starting with Chiwa, inquire about curses and mysteries, key points, terrifying noises, analyze resident data. As a disciple of Unkei Summit, you must resolve the citizens' troubles. Okay, so trouble is every night there are these weird noises coming from the windows and doors one after another, just like what the protagonist near the port peak. I'm sorry, I just missed the verb heard. So there are noises just like what the protagonist heard, not near, in the port peak. And when the crying sounds, well, I guess I can actually read it properly until I go through the tutorial. So based on the system description, select the appropriate response. Okay, don't worry, it's just the wind blowing through the door and window. Well, that's coherent. Yawn. Well, choose the right response to increase your citizens rating. Making the wrong choice will decrease satisfaction. Phew! If the master from Teki Tokan says so, then it must be true. I guess the figure outside the window and the footprints at the door were just my imagination. Thank you. You didn't mention that. You should watch out for thieves. Okay, next is Lin. Curses and mysteries. Bat Feng Shui at the construction site. Analyzing horizontal data. So we've already started work, and the drills, forklifts, cutting machines, every single tool is busted. I haven't slept in days trying to deliver this project ahead of schedule. I might as well commend myself to the foundation at this point. It's just 42 days of non-stop work, right? If I can power through it, why can those tools keep up? Must be bad Feng Shui at our construction site. Please come work your magic ASAP. Okay, people and machines need rest. Work with that. I hear what you're saying, but this new batch of gear just isn't holding up. Turns out, you really can't trust the stuff from Free Gates. Nothing beats the reliable old equipment from Bellobog Industries. Yeah, Bellobog Heavy Industries is definitely more reliable. Well, that's enough practice. Time to start handling the residents' problem for real. Okay, how many do I have to do? Let me check real quick in the exclusive. Okay. So reach customer satisfaction score of 3000 in the wording of the strange category consultations. Okay, so Crazy Mysteries, Dream Tracer, Fortune Telling, Banish Worries, and Pulse Healing. Okay, so I'm assuming, yeah, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 2 for each of them. Super easy, super short. Wording of the strange. Let's go. Let's start. Listen to the troubles and solve them. And we're beginning with Anytime now? Ah, the residents are already lined up in front of the stall. Let's get the show on the road. Master, due to power limitations, I can only assist when necessary. Please analyze the resident statements wisely and give appropriate guidances. Wagatta. Hey! Yuzuha! Okay. So, the point is Tekitokan's strange ghost. Fur can help point out the right choice. You have 2 chances to help each round. If you're on the fence, let me help you out. Okay, fine, I'll use it. Because I'm forced to. That must have been a Schwa on night shift. So I heard there's a strange ghost haunting Tekitokano at night. It's the hottest buzz at Spook Shack lately, with its razor-sharp fangs and pitch-black fur lurking all night long at the fortune-telling stall. Maybe tonight it'll be outside your window. Well, that's the answer. So, looks like these ghost stories aren't spooky enough to scare you. Don't worry, I'll be back with even creepier tales next time. Just you wait. I'll be waiting for that. Bring it on. Oh, Alice. Okay. Phantom Tales. So, the graffiti phantom is so cunning. They've attracted a whole bunch of obsessed copycats to create confusion, vandalizing the streets everywhere, always going after objects that are perfectly symmetrical, mismatched graffiti. One trash can... mismatched graffiti, one trash can gun from a pair. If this keeps up, the neighborhood streets will... No, I won't let things end up like this. What should I do about this? Yeah, I'm definitely gonna tell that asymmetry is all the rage, so contact PubSec. Even for a half-true urban legend, getting law enforcement involved, that's an angle I didn't consider. As expected of you, looks like I still have a lot to learn as a Finefield. Oh, you're pretty amazing too, Alice. Don't sell yourself short. Oh, snap. Anti-photography boo. What's wrong with me? Out of the thousands of photos I've taken lately, not a single one follows the golden ratio. Has the photography god abandoned me? Could be because I forgot to clean my lens the other night. Or day. Well, photography isn't just about numbers and proportions. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna tell him to forget photography because that's what he's... So yeah, it's not about numbers and proportions. I mean, sure, but you're right. How did I let myself get boxed in by all these rules? A true master can reveal beauty from every angle. Thanks for opening my eyes. Just don't overthink it. Okay, and Nyanji. About unusual friends. So yesterday I watched a horror movie, and right when things got intense, this girl with messy hair crawled out of the TV, and it was just so cool. Like, imagine being friends with someone from inside the TV. What's the chance you can pass up? Please, is there any way to make something like that happen to me? I'm not even shushed actually. Horror movies are the best kept separate from reality. Okay, that's a... Yeah, why don't you try making friends of real people? You don't get it. That's the best kind of friend. When we become friends, we'll play games together, watch movies, count the stars, all the things grown friends do. I already planned it all out. Well, such a well thought out plan. Okay. Ooh, sweetie. Black cat meeting behind the kitchen. A few nights ago, one of our staff said he spotted a black cat gathering where cats were circling around the steaming hot boiler like some mysterious ritual. Since then, he's been totally out of it, muttering stuff about cats, good, humans, bad, and can't focus on his cooking anymore. I'm trying to figure out what's up with this gathering. Mind helping me figure this out? The cats are trying to stay warm, probably. Got it. So that's how it is. Although she's gonna be Though he's gone a bit overboard, he's been bathing and burning incense for several days straight, determined to wait in the kitchen out back for the Black Cat Lord's return. Could there really be a miracle at work? Just one look and someone's a devotee of the Black Cat. Still, if it helps my busy staff lift their spirits, I'm sure the cat would be happy too. Well, I'm not a believer, just a cat servant. Oh, lighter! Life's too short, let's roll Mockus. Okay. So ever since meeting that show of Nightboo, Mockus has been hogging my bike, yelling giant truck charge when roaming into Steel Tusk. The old-timer at the Bangbu repair shop couldn't find anything wrong, chalking it up to a restless machine spirit. It's a Warhammer reference. Lucy doesn't believe any of it. Proxy, think you can figure out what's the real issue here? Yeah, 1 right per second. That's definitely not the correct answer. It was assimilated by Nightboo. So, you're saying he doesn't want to be part of the biker gang, but wants to become a knight instead? I never knew knights could be so unique. I thought the knights were cut from the same cloth as the champion. Well, either way, thanks. At least now we've got something to go on. You're just like a knight too, Lighter. Oh, Vince. Mysterious figure in black. Recently, a little fella wearing a black trench coat and an eye patch came to the shop. He tossed me some Denny's and insisted on cash for good straight up, even saying stuff like, no backing out of the deal. I only realized yesterday that he's Mr. Dong's nephew, but he's normally so timid. He's never had this kind of aura. Could he have been possessed by something strange? This is the final summons. Yeah, he's done copying movie scenes. Checked. Ah, so this is what the young folks call I can't even say call cosplay. Oh, I said it. Again, so this is what the young folks call cosplay. These days. I'm not one to judge, but looks like he spent all his allowance on the outfit and left no budget for props. Dressed to impress, but only able to afford the shabbiest accessories. Oh well, as long as he's enjoying himself, I'll put a few bargain items aside for him. Well, every great warrior comes from humble origins and beginnings. Yuniao. How many more do I still have to do? So last night, after checking out the store, I was following the map on my way home, but somehow ended up in this weird neighborhood without a soul in sight. I freaked out and tried to run, but kept going in circles, trapped in these creepy alleys. It wasn't this spooky when I came to Felium Heights a few years ago. Could it have been some kind of supernatural maze? I think we should get a new map. Let me update my digital map then. Wow, Philomech Height has changed so much over the years. No wonder the old map is useless. Your predictions are, well, eerily accurate, Master. Well, with Unkei Summit standing guard, evil spirits and demons wouldn't dare cause trouble here. This place definitely won't end up like what happened to my home. Hold up, how can you just lost sight at your... How can you get lost right at your doorstep? Well, the residents' issues have all been addressed. It's about time to wrap things up. Well, I was watching for a while and the residents looked really pleased. That's just like you. Well, let's pack things up together. There's nobody else, let's call it a day. Yeah, I maxed it out. You've shown your exceptional skills once again. Fair will continue to respond to your request for assistance. Leave. Okay, so that covers the first part. Claim 30. Claim 30. Okay. Okay, here we go. Serendipity Solution Shop, Day 2. Pre-registration info loaded, ready to tackle those burning questions. And what questions are burning today? Well, let's figure it out. And also figure out what solution can we propose. So, decoding dreams. Let's get things started. The residents are already lined up in front of the stall. Let's get this show on the road. Master, due to power limitations, I can only assist when necessary. Please analyze resident statements closely and give appropriate guidance. Client registry, Shun. Inquiry categories, Dream Tracer. Key points, Ancestral Gaming Guide. Marcel's Group's new game is so addictive, I just can't seem to beat it. But my great-grandfather visited me in a dream yesterday and told me the key to clearing the game was in that box under the bed back home. I checked the box and there was nothing inside. So, what is the secret to beating it, Master? Please tell me. The secret is never giving up. Oh, now I get it. So in an open world game, even a boss that's totally invisible and ignores all damage can be beaten, as long as you don't give up. Thanks, Master. I'm gonna go back and give it a shot right now. What is it about the boss that's totally invisible and ignores all damage? Yeah, sure, I'm sure there's probably some sort of way of beating that. I suggest a trap. I shoot this in the bug, by the way. Hugo! About prophetic dream, okay? Mockingbird's next target has been confirmed. Shh, let's keep some mystery. But nothing's off this time. Lycan rarely warns me to be careful, and even Vivian has sensed danger in her dreams. Though it's not a prophecy, her intuition is always spot on. What do you think, manager? You gotta be prepared. Well, after getting a warning that old guy stood down the original security team and specifically brought in the criminal investigation special response team for security, it's a tricky situation. Thanks for the advice, manager. I look forward to our next meeting. Kom igen, Shuyan. Client registry, Sid. Key points, where is the driver? I dreamed about you last night, Proxy. In the dream, I became part of Seed Seniors, but couldn't start up. I wanted and waited until peony flowers and had climbed all over Seed Seniors' hands, and then you finally showed up. Thank goodness you were there, or the flowers would have eaten us. If this dream were real, would you want to be the pilot? Yeah, I'll help you get booted up. You really are dependable, Proxy. You're wondering why? I actually knew I was dreaming at that time, but the you in my dreams said that whether in dreams or reality, you'd always choose to help your friends. And reality is continuation of dreams. Client Chin, key point, how to fall asleep. So I've got entrance exam performance rehearsals and an internship in the Hollow coming up. And now a fortune teller told me I have a bad omen in my chart recently. I can't get any sleep, not a wink. Help me. The evil aura has been dispelled. You can relax now. If nothing else works, maybe just skip sleep. No, don't worry, I'm gonna do that. Be gone, evil aura! Really? Mom always said sleep makes everything better. And if something doesn't work the first time, just sleep on it and try again. That's a good solution, right? Thanks, Master. Now I can finally get some peaceful sleep. Oyasumi. Ooh, Idari. That's interesting. I haven't actually met her officially yet. Mist of falling rain. Surprised to see me? I actually had a dream. A curtain of rain, the air damp, mist drifting between us, and your silhouette gradually growing faint, drifting further away. You usually forget dreams when you wake, but this one remains clear. I heard this place can interpret dreams. Don't worry, I won't suddenly disappear. I believe you, but your answer sounds just like what your main character would say. I can add this to my collection of spooky stories. Wait, are you a part of the Spooky Shack? Anyway, I'm looking forward to hearing it. KK. Key points, Dream Case files. Even though I've been investigating leads around the clock, the case hasn't made any progress. These past 2 days my logic core's been scrambled, my circuits keep shorting, and yesterday I even dreamed about Ethereals bombing the public security precinct with an airship. Maybe I'm not cut out to be a public security officer after all. Get some rest before investigating the case. You're right, instead of doubting myself, I might as well save my energy. My system plugins haven't been updated in ages either. I should head to the maintenance center and treat myself today. Yeah, you should go to the fantasy resort. By Kai. Key points, life-changing lottery. Master, I think I should put everything I own on the lottery. Yesterday I dreamed I lost everything. My family left. I was shunned and humiliated. Luckily, with the last of my steamed bun money, I bought a ticket, miraculously turned my fate around, and took back everything that was mine. This has to be some kind of prophecy. You'll support me, right? Spend wisely, invest smart. Even with luck on your side, you have to know when to pump the brakes. That's why you're the master. I'll test the waters with a small bet first. Say with lottery stand has better odds. I mean, which one's got that lucky glow of auspicious clouds swirling above it? I can't reveal my secrets. But I suggest you go talk to Howl. And client link, keypoint, Holo Gourmet. So I'm heading to the Holo to find ingredients. Pan-seared blast crawler, soft-baked fisher crab, char-grilled goblin. After an extraordinary morning, a drool-soaked pillow finally convinced this wayward foodie to make up their mind. I'm going to master the ethereal cooking technique and create a whole new cuisine. Today marks the beginning of my journey. Do you think things will go smoothly? Okay, number one, holos are delicious, ethereals are not ingredients. Don't go for it. I'm a well-trained investigator, so of course I get that ethereals fade and fantasies break, but I'm a foodie too. If it must disappear, one tiny taste before it goes is enough. Those ingredients, those lingering minutes of flavor, isn't that enough to savor for a lifetime? Just please be mindful of food safety. Well, the residents' issues have been addressed. It's about time to wrap things up. I was watching for a while, and the residents looked really pleased. That's just like you. Well, let's pack things up together. There's nobody else, let's call it a day. You've shown your exceptional skills once again. Fair will continue to respond to your request for assistance. Okay. Fortune-telling revelations. Let's continue on. Another day, the residents are already lined up in front of the stall. Let's get the show on the road. Master, due to power limitations, I can only assist when necessary. Please analyze resident statements closely and give appropriate guidance. Start with Eleanor and the key point, creative Tong Sui presale. Peace Herbal sometimes serves medicinal soups with insects as ingredients. and I heard they work wonders. As someone who also makes healthy drinks from natural ingredients, my tong sui needs to keep up. I actually developed a few insect-based tong sui and had my friends try them, and without exception, they all gave negative reviews. I started doubting my ideas, so I checked my fortune, and it said, "A new fire burns down the house before blazing bright." What do you think about that? You know, insect tong sui is still too out there for now. Maybe this attempt was a little over the top. In the end, new ideas need to be rolled out gradually, and when in doubt, friends are the fallback. I do feel a bit bad though. I better head back and treat them to some of my signature tong sui. Yeah, your friends really saved the day. Next, Xiao Gong. Key points: I don't know what to do. I've got a crush on someone and I think he likes me back. But we've been stuck like this for so long, I've never had the courage to confess. Recently, a friend told me he seems to be getting a gift ready. That's why I got my fortune, and the result was sailing through fog, watching shadows of flowers. Do you think this means he's about to confess? Congratulations, but you have to pretend not to know. Yay, I gotta get ready. Should I ask my bestie? We should go shopping for some cute outfits tomorrow. Oh, sorry. Should I pretend I don't know about any of this? Just keep it cool. Old Mac. Key points: Wi-Fi Dragon Boat Champion. Me? I'm all about dragon boat racing. Used to be quite the beat at it back in the day. But now I'm older, I just teach the youngsters. Even though I've been a champion for several years running, I still come to get my fortune read before a match. My fortune reads, "Hidden thunder gathers strength to shake 100 rivers." What do you think? There might be bad weather. Hidden thunder gathers strength to shake a thundered river. Conserve your strength and you'll come out on top. This is a tricky one. Patient preparation pay off. It's a good omen. Okay, so I got a hint. These fortune readings at Tekitokan are so spot on, it's crazy. Every time before a match, it's good fortune, and every time we win, if we take the championship this time, all tenants get free rent for the month. Awesome, the more champions the better. Or championships, actually. Emphasis on the ships. Dragon ships. So question, Boo. Key points: how many should I beat up? You should start beating up. So I heard there are lots of martial artists in Wi-Fi Peninsula, so I came here to challenge them. I'm not sure how this journey will turn out, so I checked my fortune before going into battle. Bow to the boatman before crossing the river. What do you suppose that means? Be kind to others and moderately good fortune. A friendly exchange will get you results. This journey is dangerous, maybe think it over. Friendly exchange. That's a relief. Warriors of Wi-Fi Peninsula, come say hello to my friendly fists. Friendly fists. Oh, Lucia. Key points: Nocturnal Hollow Ethereal Search. That's a mouthful. Good to see you, by the way. Sorry that I managed to pull for you. So, during my afternoon nap, I dreamt of 3 tall new ethereals standing on the cliff edge of the hollow on the night of the full moon in 2 days. I am planning to head to the hollow to see if I can catch 1 or 2, but I woke up with a weird unease, so I checked my fortune. The reading said, "Late spring hides the cliff where one might fall." Which is quite puzzling, but my intuition tells me this is not a good omen. So, am I right? That's definitely a super unlucky fortune. Yeah, it's way too dangerous, better stay away. Ha! Turns out I was pretty accurate. After all, seems like my instincts might just be on par with the pros. Yeah, we are a pro team. Okay, then we have Lisa. Key points: a red bean bun showdown. The limited edition Yum Cha Sin coconut red bean buns sell almost out as soon as they come out of the oven every day. Before I knew it, today is already the last day of the sale. If I don't get to taste one, I'll regret for the rest of my life. It's almost time for them to be brought out of the oven, so I'm hoping my Ride the Rapids and Leap the Perilous Pass fortune is a good omen, please. A decisive reading, and moderately lucky. Yeah, go right now and you can still get one. For real, this might be my only chance in life. I can't miss it today. Alright, delicious coconut red bean buns, here I come! Good luck! Also, can you get one? Can you give me one? Nekomara, what are you doing here? The key point, try your luck. Okay, lucky cat, what do you need? Hoping to fix the Cunning Hare's finances quickly, Nico has decided she's going to use everyone's dinner budget tomorrow to buy lottery tickets, saying she's sure to win this time. I checked her fortune for her. Shattered mirror, dried river, vanished mirage. Which doesn't sound like a good omen. Do you think I should rush to convince her to forget it? Well, dreams shattered, the worst luck ever. Going all in is a form of wisdom. Eat well and make an honest living. You're right, only when you're full do you have the strength to work and earn more Dennies. That way Nico can buy more lottery tickets and her chances of winning will go up. Nico should get work. Okay, Orphe and Magus. Orpheus and yeah. Lost cat notice. Who lost a cat? I met a super cute white cat around here the other day. I didn't have any cat toys on me, so I could only give it a quick pet. It seemed to really like me, and I'd love to play with it again. So this time I came fully prepared to find it. I drew this fortune slip that says, sitting quietly, a hidden fragrance fills the air. How can I find the cat? A lucky break. You couldn't ask for a better omen. The cat will definitely come back. Woohoo! Guess I'd better look for a bigger open space, otherwise I might not have room to set up the cat toys I bought. What exactly did you bring? Well, the residents' issues have all been addressed. It's about time to wrap things up. Day 3 is done. So I was watching for a while and the residents looked really pleased. That's just like you. Well, let's pack things up together. There's nobody else, so let's call it a day. You've shown your exceptional skills once again. Fair will continue to respond to your request for assistance. Thanks, Fairy. Thanks, Rin. Okay. Day number 4. Smoothing troubled minds. I say smoothing or soothing? I think it was soothing. We don't want a smooth mind. So the residents are already lined up in front of the stall. Let's get the show on the road. Master, due to the power limitations, I can only assist when necessary. Please analyze residents' statements closely and give appropriate guidance. Starting off with Ivy, key point, speak only when necessary. We're banishing words today. So business is 100 times harder for me than engineering. I'm scared of negotiating price with customers. I just never know how to respond to them. Is there a way to avoid speaking while also preventing customers from haggling? You need a clear sign. Hang a no haggling sign at the store entrance. Cut prices so low, just mentioning them is embarrassing. No, we definitely know no haggling. No haggling! Nice! Not only will customers be too embarrassed to haggle, but I'll have to talk less too. It'll work out. Probably. Two birds with one stone. Or sign in this regard. Okay, Joey. And the key points, Ghost Hunting Guide. So are all the supernatural events in White Peninsula fake? I've done quite a bit of research and every supernatural occurrence turned out to be either a scientific phenomenon or a psychological effect. It seems if I want to encounter real supernatural phenomena, I'll have to join the top authority, Tekitokan, Master, no, Senior. If I undergo training at Tekitokan, I'll surely get a chance to encounter them, won't I? Well, Tekitokan believes in science. I'm sorry, but it's our duty to bust those superstitions. Strange. In the movies I've seen, don't mystics always wave wooden words, draw talismans, chant spells, and drive off demons? Don't tell me Teki-Token doesn't offer that kind of service. Well, that's what you call artistic license. Don't take it too seriously. Ah yeah, and the key points, winning formula for invitations. The porcelain market is so lively, young humans everywhere laughing and chatting. It'd be such a waste not to explore a place like this with friends. Too bad there's no stall for Bangbu, so I can legitimately invite my homebody friend to come out and play. Oh dear, what should I do? So reasons to invite friends. There's way more fun stuff than just the market. It's dangerous with so many people around, little Bangbu stay inside. No, the first one. The beach, Teki-Token. Turns out there's a ton to do. Humans really are the experts when it comes to entertainment. Asking you was the right call, master. Have fun playing with your friend and don't swindle them. Ooh, that's a new character. Dialin. Or dialing? It's ringing, I'm dialing. Never mind. Key points. I'll never get this work done. She looks cool. When can I pull for you, panda girl? Yin yang girl? Whatever. So, first of all, I'm a super dedicated customer service rep. Second, the recent number of customer complaints is impossible for one person to handle. If too many complaints pile up unsolved, I'll catch heat from my supervisor again, which I absolutely have to avoid. Is there some kind of trick, something that doesn't take too much time but clears out a ton of work at once? Many hands make the fire burn brighter. Should ask a workmate to help. Genius! You're such a pro. Dear, the situation needs someone more specialized. I'll put you through to them. How's that? All is gonna lose its... yeah. AI is gonna lose its job. Okay, Mika and the key points, the boo won't quiet down. Master, what's wrong with my Bangbu? It's not moving. I just bought it last week and we haven't been apart for a single moment this whole week. I even hold it while I sleep. It always looked perfectly fine to me, so now why? Never left your side. You mean you never charged it? Ah, may it rest in peace, it's gone so far away place. Did you forget to recharge it by any chance? Oh, you're right, Master, you're amazing. Well, remember to charge it next time. Bangbu need charging. Manato! And the key points are, is it really that scary? Something I would expect from Alice. Honestly, I don't think I look scary, but people I meet for the first time always seem startled. Truth is, I've paid the price for this more than once. Do I need to adjust my appearance to look friendlier? Got any advice, Proxy? Try changing your outfit. Why not try carrying some plushies with you? Don't speak and look them straight in the eyes. Plushies. Definitely plushies. That's what they call contrast, huh? Well, sounds worth a try. Your heart is all warm and fuzzy too, Manato. Even though you have a bunch of scars and, like, look at delinquent. And Trigger. Key points. Embracing the new doesn't mean discarding the old. I have this friend. She's always been focused on one person, but that person who once felt like a treasure belonging only to her has now become the center of everyone's attention. Lately, she often worries she'll be forgotten. Of course, this has nothing to do with me. I'm just curious, Proxy. Would you still remember an old friend from long ago? Is this really a friend thing? I'd never forget an old friend. Ooh! Yellow lights. That's a good thing. A watertight answer. That's totally your style, Proxy. My friend can rest easy now. Well, I hope you and your friend can both rest easy. And the last person of the day, Jia Hao. The key point, AAA boosting services. I stick client-chosen pictures onto wooden posts and give them a good beating, pretending I'm whacking the person in the photo. I've been making a decent amount from this service lately, but the downside is that it's a bit rough on my hands. Is there any way to protect my hands while still not hurting my business? Time and energy saving method. If it hurts, keep practicing. Practice makes perfect. Why not buy a pair of boxing gloves? So we're talking a time and ending saving method. Good idea. While it's not really Yunki Summit style, I do know some other martial arts. Wearing gloves to hit the stake sounds way better than venting with your bare hands. A Tai Chi boxer. What a curious combination. Well, the residents' issues have been addressed. It's about time to wrap things up. I was watching for a while and the residents looked really pleased. That's just like you. Well, let's pack things up together. There's nobody else, so let's call this a day. Yeah, you've shown your exceptional skills once again. Fair will continue to respond to your requests for assistance. And the last day, health is wealth. Starting off with the usual. The residents are already lined up in front of the stall. Let's get the show on the road. Master, due to the power limitations, I can only assist when necessary. Please analyze resident statements closely and give appropriate guidance. So as usual. Jufufu! Senior, what can I help you with? The key points are what it takes to command respect, and it's pulse healing. So I've studied all kinds of martial arts films over and over, and I finally come to one conclusion. The most impressive heroes usually have bulging muscles. I have to admit, I still have room for improvement in that department. Come to think of it, I manage to finish mountains of vegetables every day and never skip training. So why am I still not building any muscle? Watch your nutrition when building muscle. It's that working trend underway. Yeah, you should absolutely ask Inhu to create a meal plan. You're right, the reason I wasn't building muscle before must have been that I only ate vegetables. So my nutrition was out of balance. Starting today, I'll ask Junior Inhu to cook me more meat. That's kind of interesting. A vegetarian tiger. Well, save some for me too. Can't believe it! Key points, I'm not sick, I am not. First off, let me be clear, my body's totally fine, it's just that after taking a fall this morning, I've been tripping whenever I walk, not recognizing people I know and misdialing numbers. A quick recharge would definitely fix it, but Master insisted it was serious and made me come get checked. That's the only reason I'm here. Sounds like you're having trouble seeing. The situation is a bit complicated. What about your glass? Did it break? Major overhaul. No big, just need to swap out an eye part. Oh, that explains why Master looked distorted today. My vision's acting up. I was terrified. I honestly thought Master had changed form. Well, that would be an even bigger problem. Xianglu. And the key points are herbal tea when you're free. Why does it have to rhyme? Half a month ago, I was feeling a bit under the weather, so I went to Peace Herbal to get some herbal tea, and to my surprise, I got hooked on it. I've been drinking it every day. Yesterday, I started having frequent stomach pains, trembling, and my hands and feet felt cold. The Peace Herbal owner said this isn't something herbal tea can fix. What do you think would be wrong with me? You had way too much herbal tea. Fight fire with fire, lead up on cold drinks. Nope, try some warm food to balance it out. Seems like even herbal tea, as healthy as it is, shouldn't be overdone. As far as for warm foods, perfect timing. I've got plans tonight, might as well book a spot at the Hotspot Palace. Hotpot place. Hotspot Palace. Whatever. Well, warm doesn't refer to temperature, you know. Vivian! The key points, just one meeting. Lord Phaeton, because of Mockingbird's long-term operation, I haven't been able to visit you for so long. I'm fine. Hugo says I've been overworked and wants to force me to take a break, but I think it's just because I haven't seen you too long and I got sick. Now that I'm here, a little tight chest, shortness of breath and fatigue is nothing at all. No rest for the wicked. God damn it, Vivian. You know what? Come with me. I'm putting you in bed, you lying with me, that's gonna make you like overheat, lose consciousness, rest. Take a nice relaxing vacation. If that's your advice, Phaeton, I trust it. I really need a break. The fantasy resort by the sea last time was just a quick tour, but this time I'm going for a proper vacation. Well, Hugo probably thought the same thing. Ooh, Soldier 11. Key points, feeling the heat. What weird name are you gonna call me today? Healer with a devoted heart. After taking on the 50 times spicy noodles challenge yesterday, I feel like there's a fire burning inside my body and my heart is racing, just like when I'm doing high resistance training. Could pushing the limits of spiciness actually count as training too? Loving spice is fine, just don't overdo it. 11. The heartbeats for love burns like fire. You know, eating something too spicy triggered a reaction. I see. Noodles that are 50 times spicier. No wonder I couldn't handle it on my first try. To keep Trigger from nagging me, I guess I tried something lighter once in a while. The noodles are on me later. Xiao Cheng. Key points where saving the world begins. I was like, save the cheerleader, save the world, yeah? That's a very old reference to a show I should finally freaking finish somewhere along the lines. I never actually watched Heroes till the end. So, lately, maybe that's a good thing. Never mind. Screw Heroes, back to Zenless Zero. Lately, whenever I'm on night shift, I hear tiny sounds I never noticed during the day. At the same time, weird visions keep popping into my head, like becoming a night vigilante hacking away at the Furious in the Hollow or protecting the world from the moon. It's pretty trippy. Am I about to unlock some superpowers or what? Your sleep schedule is all messed up. Yeah, I wish I was that sleep deprived to actually get visions like that. They sound fun. I mean, I just experienced it once, then I would return to normal sleep schedule, but yeah. So just an anxiety brought on by chronic all-nighters. Yeah, it's anxiety. Chillax. Oh, just regular old anxiety. And here I thought I was finally gonna fulfill my destiny of saving the world. What a letdown. Yeah, I know, I've been there. It's kind of like when I was in high school, I was kind of expecting my adventure to begin. Then my high school days passed, and I realized I'm never gonna be a hero. My anime protagonist days are over. The only thing I can aspire to be right now is basically like a support character. Okay, just to yeah. Yes, there's a, and here I thought, yeah, what a letdown. So stop daydreaming and take a day off, and daydream again. Okay, and Shengling. Key points: evil spirit possession. So, I've been investigating reports of supernatural activity at that ice factory on the city outskirts, but haven't found any solid leads yet. Plus, I've been getting these chills, followed by a fever, stuffy nose, scratchy throat, and then dizziness and extreme fatigue. I must be under some kind of curse from a spirit. You have a cold, man. The temperature in the icy factory. Yeah. Sounds like you've got a cold. Huh? Well, now that you mention, the symptoms do sound like a cold. Sorry, jumping to conclusions. Remember to get some rest, because I'm not only a fortune teller, I'm also a medic, apparently. And client registry Dayu. Key points. How do I get to Philome Heights? I think you're already here. So, the old man next door can sit there fishing... One more time, I need to swallow. The old man next door can sit there fishing from dawn till dusk. So why do I get backache from sitting too long? The fish in Wafi Peninsula are incredibly strong. It'd be such a waste not to fish longer, though if I could watch an 80 kilogram tuna if I could catch, not watch. Watching an 8 kg tuna every day is always pretty fun, but yeah. If I could catch an 80 kg tuna every day, like today, I wouldn't mind not being able to sit for that long. So long stretches of sitting followed by sudden strain are bad for your health, man. Just get up and walk around more. Now that you mention it, you're right. That old guy next door is always walking around with his fishing rod. Though he didn't catch any fish today, unlike me with my 80-kind bluefin tuna. So you just come here to show off, didn't you? Because you mentioned it's stupid fish twice. It's not a stupid fish. Like an 80-kilo tuna? Congrats, man. That thing's like weighs nearly as much as me and definitely a lot more than my brother. So the resident issues have all been addressed. It's about time to wrap things up. I was watching for a while and the residents look really pleased. That's just like you. Well, let's pack things up together. Arigato. There's nobody else. Let's call it a day. And as usual, you've shown your exceptional skills once again. Ferry will continue to respond to your requests for assistance. Done. Every single part of this event has been completed. Dreamer Tracer, claim all. Fortune telling, claim all. Banish worries, claim all. And pulse healing, claim all. Not to mention the event specials. Completed. And we're done. Finishing it up with a wrap up. Yishen Shisho! Thanks for your help. This was no easy task. From what I've just seen, you two read the situation well, trading move for move, knowing how to treat each problem to its root. Sharp eyes, quick to adapt, and creative too. This whole cyber healing method of yours is worth studying. All in all, it works pretty well. Leaving this in your hands was the right call. So why did you pick us of all people? You join us later than most, so of course you'll need a little extra practice. Just teasing, honestly, it's because you two are both sharp and quick-witted. Plus, you already know how to run a shop. Naturally, you're the best people to hold the front while I'm away. Actually, hold the fort, but I think both works. A mystic should head down the mountain once in a while, mingle with the people, ease their troubles, it tempers the heart, and for your training, that kind of growth is just as valuable as any technique. Oh, right. Where's your sister? Are you two taking shifts these days? Oh, that reminds me, it's time to settle the score. I don't know the whole story, but I can more or less guess what's going on. She also had a sibling. This is a bit off topic, but I remember the first time I pulled you out of the hollow, you had a delicate little girl with you, didn't you? Before we settle scores, how about focusing on what's right in front of us? That girl's been eyeing this place for a while now. You should probably go strike up a conversation. Vivian, you're back! Why are you here? Speaking of which, can I speak to you, Yishan? Business has been open for days and we still can't keep up with demand. Maybe next time I should try some cyber healing things. Who's the bangbo? Oh, he's a customer. Lord Phaeton, if you keep ignoring me, I'm gonna get mad. That's so unlike you, Vivian. Just kidding, I know how hard you've been working these past few days. I'm not getting mad at all. Besides, how could I ever be angry with Lord Phaeton? But, to ace a job you've never even tried before, Lord Phaeton, you truly are perfect. Since our last meeting, I've been keeping count of the days without seeing you. Lord Phaeton, care to guess how long it's been? If you can't answer, you'll have to spend some extra time with me to make up for it. Oh right, as luck would have it, I'm heading to Fantasy Resort. Lord Phaeton, why don't you come with me and let's go on vacation together? No way, you're getting rest now. Take a break first, Vivian. The resort can wait a few days. I'm happy to go on vacation with you, but only if you get some proper rest these next few days. Got it. I will get some proper rest. And in 2 days, I will be waiting for you at Fantasy Resort. But it's a deal. Well, 2 days passed in the blink of an eye. Just like that. And now it's time to go meet up with Vivian. Since you're heading to Fantasy Resort, you should wear your swimsuit so you can truly, completely relax. I think this is also the time I'm going to see Vivian in her swimsuit. Officially. Which is a thing that I'm actually building up to get. Which I don't mind. Good day, Lord Phaeton. I've been resting well these past few days, and you've kept your promise. I'm in perfect condition now, and my mood is as bright as today's weather. Perfect time for a vacation with Lord Phaeton. Vivian, your clothes. Oh, you mean the swimsuit? Yesterday, when I was on the phone with Lilac talking about vacation, she insisted on picking out a beach-ready outfit for me. I thought she was just kidding around, but my goodness, did I underestimate Lilac's get-it-done attitude. Seriously, summer's long gone, why are we still picking out swimsuit? Well, you look great in it. Maybe it's because the swimsuit really suits you. Hold up, according to typical manga tropes, shouldn't I be the one asking something like, how's my swimsuit? Why did you jump when you knew the answer? But thanks for the compliment. Now then, would you like to take a walk by the sea with me? I would be delighted. I worry about you. Don't get sick. You can't actually do anything for me if you're sick. This girl is a freaking... I'm gonna get a feeling that sooner or later she's gonna stab me. Or someone else. Like, she's like one bad day away from becoming a yandere. Not gonna lie, the swimsuit looks nice. Also, like, is there like any point of having a bow on a swimsuit? What are those three doing there? What an eclectic group. I mean, seriously. Piper, Chin, and what's Hayabusa? Damn it. Forgot his name! What are you three doing over here? Harumasa. I was kind of close. Hayabusa, Harumasa. Well. So that's weird. Anyone else that I know around here? Doesn't seem like it. Why are they here even? Gonna mess up our date. Why doesn't she speak now? Well, Lord Phaeton, you've given me another precious memory. People often say distance makes the heart grow fonder, but after truly getting close to you, Lord Phaeton, I found more things to admire. Following you was the best decision I ever made. Even this fantasy resort right now is a summer miracle of your creation. However, I won't be part of the summer miracle to... What? I want to be part of the summer miracle, to help when you're troubled by the top's villains, only I wasn't in that story. My summer came just a little too late. It doesn't matter, Vivian. Enjoying summer vibes is what matters most. Yeah, time is the issue, Vivian. Look, the sunshine, beach, ocean, and this lingering heat, none of that has changed. As long as you've got the heart to enjoy summer, it is summer right now, right here. Lord Phaeton, that's sophistry. But I get it now. Although it's a bit late, my one-of-a-kind summer is getting started. Is that all? Yeah, looks like it. I don't hear a dog. That's why. Okay. Why do I only hear it when the camera isn't? I guess because the camera is getting closer right now, technically. Because I'm in front of Akira, so it's further away from the dog. But behind Akira, it's close to the dog and you can hear it panting. Weird. Interesting detail, by the way. But speaking of which, let me take this. Other than that, yeah, with 4 hours to spare, complete all categories of resident consultation in the Chronicle of Counseling event. Claim. I'm level 40, so let's claim some more rewards for leveling up. Other than that, we are still on... Well, not all of them, but I think I have enough. Well, I do have enough. So let's try 10 more. Yeah, to try and get Alone in Shared Dream. Hidari. Did I actually play her? No, hold on. I can absolutely play her right now. Let's check her out before that. So, we're moving on to the Deadly Assault. Yeah. This one's been finished. So it means that only what's the final callback? Let's do the... Yeah, nice. Okay, and let's check her out. Start demo. What is exactly her talent and her weapon? I think her weapon is like a... what was it? An anchor? A weird choice, regardless. There she is. And her tentacles are glowing. So Hidari can convert HP into offensive power. When her HP decreases, she gains decibels at a certain ratio, and the lower HP, the higher damage she does. So technically, I did play her. Not in the official demo, but she was one of the event characters where you had to basically lower HP. So hold attack to make Hidari continuously consume HP while charging and unleash powerful charge attacks based on charge level. This method quickly depletes HP while gaining massive decibels. And press special to trigger EX special attack, Frost Call. When it hits enemies, Hidari recovers HP. The lower her current HP, the more HP recovered. So it's basically, yeah, a double-edged sword. So, hold to unleash a fully charged attack. It's a big hammer. Ready and... Ready and... Okay, I reduce HP below, which means and press E. Well, frozen. So while charging and during spinning charge attack, press special to perform Idari's alt skill special attack, Surging Cold Crushing Pursuit. If this clashes with an enemy attack, it will trigger Surging Cold and unlock EX special attack Glacial Crush. Press special or attack to unleash EX special attack Glacial Crush, dealing increased damage and restoring HP. During charge attack or spinning charge attacks, after Idari is hit by an enemy attack, press special to perform special attack Surging Cold Crushing Pursuit and also trigger Surging Cold. Okay, so while holding, press special. Brace, special. The triggering force crushing wave. Got it. And when decibel rating reaches maximum, landing a charge attack or EX special attack on enemies will consume 3000 decibels. Activate Ether Veil, Wellspring, and unlock Ultimate Final Act, Crossing the River of Regret. Press Ultimate to allow Idari to unleash Ultimate Final Act, Crossing the River of Regret once without consuming decibels. While Idari is in Ether Veil Wellspring, she charges speed of basic attacks. Frostbite and Brace will increase. Okay, so hold to launch a charge attack consuming decibels to deploy an Ether Veil. While in the Ether Veil Wellspring state, press square. Okay, hold. And now we're in free combat, which means I can press buttons randomly. On. Who's next? X. Why have to be like that? Panda. Ow. Hey, you're big. Ready? Spin. What else fails? Do a Beyblade. Well, that's nice. Complete. Not gonna lie, she seems fun. There we go. So that gave me the reward, which means I can go to the signal search and try it. So an additional 10. Here we go. Moving on from 60 to 50. Okay, and we're having 2 A ranks in this little set. Starting off with...
人手
Ooh,
がいる
interesting.
私は強いのとしか組まないの
Not gonna lie, I was kind of expecting the panda because I'm just, yeah. But good, the cat girl. Pulcra, good to see you. Moving on. Cobalt, get out of here, I don't care for you. Oh, Steam Oven. Wait, was that... Did I get 3 instead of 2? Or did I just... Don't I know how basically the order of unlocking works? Seems like my... yeah. That's weird because we start from the top, so I thought it was gonna like one after the other, but who cares at the end of it? Okay, that covers that. Which means tomorrow I can do different events.